What if I told you right now that having no money might be your biggest advantage to starting content creation? Crazy, I know, right? Crazy. I should be yapping for real. But it's not that crazy. It's not crazy at all. You've probably been there watching your favorite, YouTube creators talking about their gear, something they've gotten recently, a new camera, a new light. I mean, maybe it's a sponsorship, maybe it's not, but they're excited to show you something that they have. The whole point is you get inspired by seeing the gear that they have. And you sort of want to have the same quality that they have because you think if you have the gear, your content will automatically be as good as them. So you feel a little bit stuck because you feel like, oh, well, I can't make anything. I can't even make a business out of video if I don't have this good camera. I can't improve my skills unless I have this specific camera that they have in this video. But it just only costs $2,000 or whatever it costs. So what do? You go out and buy that shiny new DSLR that you've been looking at or that the YouTuber had made the video about. You go out and buy that camera. You make a video with your friends. You make a nice, whatever, maybe short film. You would edit the video, make it look all nice. It looks cinematic. You put a LUT, a color grade on it, and then you wait for the magic to happen. But then you come to the realization, it looks good, but it's just not great. It didn't reach that level that, it just pushes it over the edge from going from good to great, The image quality looks nice, but maybe the editing has something off from it. Or maybe your framing could have been better. The camera was more shaky than you thought it was because you didn't realize that the camera didn't come with embodied image stabilization. Or you didn't realize that you needed a gimbal or something like that. It happens. It's just not on the level of what you're seeing from others. And you start to wonder, is this the gear that's the problem? Whoa. Let me stop you right there. Don't get me wrong, gear does matter. And I won't debate and go into that debate of does gear matter, because it absolutely does. But at the beginning of your journey, it doesn't necessarily. Because when you don't focus on gear, you focus on your skills. And you can really, in my opinion, improve your skills much more if you focus on other things besides gear. Here's why being broke is actually your biggest advantage. It forces creativity. You're forced to think outside of the box and you're forced to innovate, develop, find out new solutions to things. You don't have a camera that can shoot 10-bit. You have to figure out a way to make your color actually look better without having to rely on, the equipment. You learn to solve problems with what you have. You get to develop your resourcefulness, which is really important. Resourcefulness will stick with you forever because you can use that skill with anything in life, but in filmmaking specifically, it's an important thing, I feel like. The next thing is you increase your skill exponentially, in my opinion. If you think about it, if you think about your filmmaking skill, think about a video game, let's say. Each piece of gear is like a tool or a weapon, right? If you level up too quickly, maxing out your gear, buying expensive tools right away, you miss out on mastering the fundamentals. But when you work with what you've got, you push your gear to its limits. So by the time you upgrade, you're ready to take full advantage of the new gear. The next thing I would say is skills over tools. What I mean by that is you improve your skill before you improve your equipment. You increase your skill, as much as possible before you, go out and buy something new. That's just my take on this. At the end of the day, it's your skills, not your gear, that separate good filmmakers from great ones. I won't say it helps you develop your storytelling specifically, because with filmmaking, there's many more things. So there's many more skills that you can develop, like, your composition, your lighting, your ability to add effects into your footage, your, color grading. And guess what? Those skills, they don't come with a price tag. So if you're just starting out, my advice would be embrace being broke. It doesn't have to be your downfall. Grab that old camera in your basement collecting dust. Use that old laptop, that you can barely play Minecraft on. Use that beat up tripod that you found at the thrift store. There could be a time when you're on some type of set and you forget, you forget a tripod or something. You forget something very important and you can't go back and go get it. And you're forced to work with what you have and you have to figure out a solution. And skills really come into play in a situation like that. That sounded deep, but I didn't even mean it to be that way. Start small, scale up, and remember, the magic isn't in your gear, it's in you. It's too cold out here. The sun's gone from behind me. That's how I know.